Speaking of men who like to dress in pink sequins, Tim Ezell.
Here is Tim Ezell in St. James this morning, huh, Timmy?
Yeah, and I didn't wear my pink sequin. Sorry, I just coordinated
Thank
with
goodness
Kurt
there's
Warner.
Kurt.
Normally I do,
Yeah.
at least on Wednesdays. But today I'm in St. James, Missouri, checking out something you may not know exists. It's the Vacuum Cleaner Museum. Tom Gasco joining us this morning. Tom,
Good morning.
You've got the whole history of vacuum cleaners.
Absolutely. My friend Stan Can, when he passed, left me a lot of his vacuums from his collection. And what I'm specifically really happy to show you is a machine that was on his 1966 Tonight Show appearance. This is a wireless vacuette. It was Jim Kirby's first vacuum cleaner. Now imagine what the housewife had to do to clean her rugs. The wheels turned the fan. So she was asked to run as fast as she could down the hallway and get that machine up to speed, and then she'd stop for a few minutes and do a little bit of vacuuming, and then she'd run back down the hallway.
Cardio.
Yeah,
It's cardio.
it was exercise in the morning, but the machine absolutely did not work because the fan would slow down so fast that it would hardly pick up anything. So it was constant move, 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 and you can't really pick up dirt if you move a vacuum that fast, as we would find out later on. But this vacuum cleaner was very, very rare. And the original bag with the wireless vacuette tower probably would go for somewhere around $2,000.
Whoa, whoa.
Absolutely.
There you go. He knows everything about vacuum cleaners, and we're going to pick his brain all morning long and tell you how you can check out the Vacuum Cleaner Museum right here in St. James, Missouri. Do you remember the story Perchborn did with the guy who could tell a vacuum cleaner just by the sound years ago? I still remember that story. This is the guy right here.
Wow, really?
Oh, he's
Turn
a
it on
legend.
behind me. I'll tell you what it is.
You put him to the test
He's got
this morning.
knowledge.
All right, fellas, thanks.
Hey guys, we're taking you on a tour of the Vacuum Cleaner Museum here in St. James, Missouri. What you're looking at right now, 1914 Hoover model. Robbins and Myers made this for the company out of a ceiling fan motor. That's basically all it is, Tom, right?
Absolutely. The Robbins and Myers company made ceiling fan motors. This was the motor. It weighed 40 pounds, which made the vacuum cleaner extremely heavy. And they basically put it onto a box with a broom handle and a pillowcase for a bag, and it worked.
There you go. We got more vacuum cleaner knowledge for you coming up right here at Fox 2 News in the morning. It's kind of heavy. Hey, Kevin and Randy, you're looking at a true blue celebrity right now.
Where?
Who? Where?
No, not me. The vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
This is yeah. This is a celebrity vacuum cleaner. We're going to tell you who it belonged to and where you can check it out. Coming up right here at Fox 2 News in the morning.
Archie Bunker.
Close as I'll get to it.
Find just about anything on Route 66.
And in some cases, you still can. For instance, Tim Ezell went looking for a vacuum cleaner museum, and yes, he found one in St. James this morning. That's really interesting, Tim.
Fascinating.
There's some amazing knowledge going on here. Did you figure out whose vacuum this is right here?
No, and how could we possibly guess?
Well, if you knew your vacuums, you'd know that this sweeper belonged to James Earl Jones when he was a child. Right here.
Would actually belong to his mother.
Right, exactly. But he used it, I'm sure.
He absolutely used it.
This is
Look at that.
CNN.
And there it is. If you build it, they will come right there. There it is.
Oh, they came.
They came, all right. Now, this is an interesting one. We stepped into the 20s. We left 1910. We're in the 20s now. Tell me about this. This is an amazing machine.
50 years ahead of its time, and I love showing our research and engineering department this machine. Every time they come down, I talk about it. This was the first vacuum cleaner that would allow you to swing the motor out of the way to get underneath low furniture, so that you no longer had the lawnmower method of cleaning. The valve on the front of the machine was able to be turned toward the handle, which was hollow, and when you turned it on, you had suction through your handle. Since it was so lightweight, you could pick it up, swipe a cobweb, do an edge, turn the valve back around, and I'm back to cleaning my rugs.
But guess what? That's not all. It does more. Look at this. It was the first one to have the disposable bag.
The very first vacuum cleaner in the world to use a disposable microfiltration bags. 14 layers of cellulose. The air had to weave its way through, no direct pours. Dr. Benson Replogle designed this vacuum cleaner to be sanitary. We also had clothes made out of cotton or wool. And so when you would get them out in the wintertime, the moths had eaten holes in them. So this vacuum cleaner allowed you to take the hose and put it on the blower and use your moth control crystals, suck them through the handle, pulverizes the crystals, turn it into a gas, fills the closet with gas. You take your clothes out in the wintertime, no holes.
But that's not all. it was also good for grooming as well, right?
Absolutely. What you would do is you'd place the handle in the gas oven to suck in warm air out of your oven, and the hose went where the bag went, and you would use it to dry your hair.
Look at that.
Wow.
But that's not all.
That's still not all.
It was a feather renovator.
Well, all pillows were made out of chicken feathers. We didn't just go to the store and buy pillows. They were stuffed with chicken feathers. So every once in a while, the feathers would be flat. You would take your new pillow tick and put it on the exhaust end of the machine.
Sure you would.
Take the old feathers and suck them through the handle, and it would whirl them through the fan, renovate them through the feather renovator attachment, and refill your new pillow tick. This machine did it all 50 years ahead of its time, all for the princely sum of $89 in 1920. But a man...
he has knowledge. He's got crazy knowledge, vacuum cleaner knowledge.
A man made
They're
$10
wrapping me
a
up here.
week.
We're going to have to tell them. You want to learn more, you just got to come to St. James.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you waiting on? It's the Vacuum Cleaner Museum. It's right here. Daily hours on your screen. Come check them out. We're going to get into more of why the museum